Alright guys, let's take a quick look here at ApeCoin. This is one of my favorite projects, and I've covered this in the last several days, really a couple times. And you can see here we are coming up to resistance. Now this resistance is about 86 and a half, 87 cents. And you can see the last time we were here we got rejected in July. So the good thing is we are starting to break above, areas that we haven't been for a while. You can see here, but we do need to break above this daily resistance here. Then we do have basically probably this trend line to contend with first. Now, if we were to shoot up today to $1.12, we would hit the daily resistance here at about $1.12 first before hitting this trend line at about $1.13. But that's not going to happen today, guys. So we're probably going to have to either deal with maybe this trend line and daily resistance in the same day, but I still think it's quite far away. I do think it's going to take several more days to get up here to about $1 or so, and then we're going to meet this trend line first. So let's see what happens when it comes to that, but that's what I think. And you can see that this trend line has held us down for a very long time. I mean, I really have to zoom out here so you guys can see this, but it's, this has been typical for many coins. Although ApeCoin, it's kind of special that it's kind of held us down since about August of 2022. So now there are several other coins that are in a similar situation, and you can see basically we tried to break out here in January, February of 2023, got rejected really. We also got a rejection basically in, what was it, March of this year. We hit the trend line. And yeah, I mean, we hit that trend line several times, so we're going to have to break it sooner or later or continue down, guys. So I do think that ApeCoin is ready. Now they are trying to make, their metaverse, and if they got the metaverse out, yeah, that would help. But they're also trying to make their own chain as well, their own blockchain. So that will also help. So I don't know how far along we are with that, but we'll see if it comes out before the bull run is over, either one of those really. And yeah, I mean, that would be best case scenario, or at least one of those. If they could finish it before the end of the bull run would be excellent. Now let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at 56 basically 9. We are coming up to the top of this resistance here and this trend line. They're basically almost together. If we surge up to 57.6, we will get back into this trend line. Now you can see we did fall out of this trend line for a few days, but we managed to get back in it with a quite large candle on 8th of August. Now, I don't think we're going to see a candle like that tonight. We only have about 3.5 hours more until the daily candle will close. But it is possible we could get above this trend line. Now, if we don't, we will see about tomorrow, but there really isn't much news tomorrow coming out. It's basically, on Wednesday. I will show you this calendar too here. Now, today we didn't have too much to really propel this, but here, let's put this on this week. And tomorrow, not too much, basically. But Wednesday, like I said, CPI is coming out. You have all 4 of these numbers, very important. And on Thursday, you have jobless claims and PPI. So that's very important, guys. Now, Friday, you do numbers. I would say this is the 3rd most important day remaining in this week. But it's a far cry from Thursday with PPI and jobless claims and CPI basically on Wednesday. Now, this will all play a part in rate cuts, which I'm about to show you here. Basically, this is March, so I don't want to speculate about March yet, but September, they are saying that I think about 71% are believing there's going to be a 1/4 point cut, and 29% a 1/2 point cut. So I think we're going to have a quarter point cut probably in September, November, and December. Now January, late, I would say that they're going to either skip or will be here. Now, most people are expecting to be here, which is kind of crazy, I think. The reason I say we could skip it is that we don't have a meeting in February, and we could come back and reevaluate everything in March, which, as you can see, March they still expect first. So I don't know. I think that's really far to speculate, and I think September is pretty much in the bag unless we get terrible numbers Wednesday and Thursday. And yeah, guys. I mean, the fear and greed right now in crypto. It's at 29 right now. Yesterday 23, but Bitcoin surged up yesterday on the weekend. So this naturally will tick up, and we'll see, guys. I think tomorrow this will tick up again. But I don't believe that this, there's anything really to fear right now in crypto. I think we're just in a big consolidation period. And yeah, I mean, it's actually probably better for us that we've spent 6 months consolidating. People got bored, they left, and now will come the surprising part for most people. So if we take a look here at crypto bubbles, you can see that pretty much everything is green across the board. Now, the better projects will have better gains. For example, Phantom or Aave or Fetch AI, OP, Tau, Stacks. All of these have bigger gains than some of these. Like Chill. I've never heard of Chill, but okay, it's up 1.3%. So. Anyways, keep that in mind when you're maybe looking for new coins. If you want to buy something, probably the better coins have the bigger gains. For example, like Near, up 9.1%. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much what I got for you today with Ape. And yeah, like I said, this is one of my bigger holdings, and I do still believe in this coin, although many people have lost faith in it. But yeah, I think this is going to be still a $10 to $12 coin at least, guys. It may not break its all-time highs, but I can tell you if it does get the metaverse out and they do create that chain, it will break its all-time highs, probably. And so anyways, guys, that's all I got for you on ApeCoin. And about Bitcoin right now, it is looking like it's continuing up here. It's almost at 57 again. So let's see if we can make that next $500 or $600 surge and get back into this trend line. So if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.